Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video on the channel. So this video, I'm going to announce a new series to the channel. Now this is actually me around the main account, and really the reason we're doing this is because the main account now has a problem. Due to basically the amount of skilling I did last year, I only have a few stats left now to get to 120. The only ones which are really like a significant level or distance off 120 is fletching and prayer. Both of which I've probably got the bonus XP because of like events and stuff like that. And the Christmas event really did me a big favour to finish these with double XP. However, once these two skills are 120, I then have the requirements, once I sort of brush everything up to 120, to get the Master Completionist cape. Now, this presents quite a big problem of the fact of I am not the best at completionist requirements. Now, I do have a comp cape. The comp cape's been in the bank. Now, I hate quests, which if you haven't guessed from the bond account is something I really do struggle with on the game. I'll do it if I absolutely have to, but if I have a choice, I'll go and do something else. However, this account needs to get the Master Comp cape. So for a little mini series really, we're going to be making sure to get all the 120s. We're going to make sure that we're doing all the quests, all the mini quests and all the unlockables to get that Master Comp cape. Now the Master Comp cape is completely like a massive cosmetic, but I think it's the next big step to actually like completing this account. I don't know if I'll ever be 200 mils and stuff, but it's the next step for me, or the next goal for me to at least like look to go and attain anyway. And not only that as well, with the ability to pick your particles and stuff, it is pretty cool. So it would look very good for the fashionscape, and although I've loved wearing my 120s for a while, I think it'll be a little bit cooler to have that as an option instead. So what we're going to do for this, so I'm going to be doing a couple of videos based around what I've done to train my skills to 120, along with XP rates and stuff like that, just show you guys the experience I had and what I did for it. Now you don't have to copy it, but I think it was pretty good to show you guys how I'm training. I've done it with a few skills, so I did it with fletching and basically highlighting that I was going to do the god arrows, and it actually went down really well. So even though it might not be the most efficient thing, you can guarantee it'll be the most AFK and lazy thing to train a method. So I'm going to throw those kind of skilling guides up. If they go down well, that's a bonus. But I just want to show you guys how I've done it, just in case you ever had a question of how did you get 120 in X skill. But as well as that, we can go through what we've got left to get the Completionist cape. So, quests we need to do. Desperate Creatures, Aftermath, Succession, Housing of Parliament. Yes, I've still not done that. Twilight of the Gods, Daughter of Chaos, and the Old Black Magic. Now, a lot of these are basically like just recent quests or quests tied with the Zamorak boss. And yeah, I just wasn't in the mood to do it, so I've not done it. So I still don't have the little wilderness box thing. Yeah, I just didn't want to do it, so I just didn't do it. And then Completionist cape, as you can see, a lot of stuff here. Thoughts of my own, which I can do that really quick. Combat triangle, and just loads of other stuff as well. But they can be a little bit grindy, the completionist requirements, but I think now, because I'm so close to it, I don't think anything here is majorly difficult, but we shall see anyway. The mini quests, there are some which I've sort of like dodged, and not only that as well, I believe they've changed the mini quests because there's way more here than what I thought there was. So look, as you can see here, quite a few of the mini quests which are left, which will be absolutely terrible, but we'll get it done. It's just that while I'm doing it, I think it's may as well worthwhile to drag you lot with me, just so you can see my pain and suffering while I do get the comp cape as well. Now, with the series with the main account, I will throw in a couple of my adventures I'm doing during the week as well. It won't all be one big Completionist cape push because I'll just get bored of it and decide not to go back to it. So there'll be plenty of other stuff thrown into it as well. With the main account at the minute, because I've got money tied up in like certain places and I'm really like fussy about selling stuff, I've got to go make a little bit of money as well. I want to go and try some Slayer stuff for the new like combat update. There's a couple of pet logs I want to finish. That's all going to be contained in like a little mini series, just getting this account to the Master Comp cape. But pretty much still doing what I want anyway with it. And it's just good to get the main account back on a series again, because sometimes the main account really does get left to one side. And don't get me wrong, for the past little while, all we've really been doing is just skilling. So it's nice to get it somewhere where it needs to be. However, I must say, like, don't get me wrong, I'm doing a lazy way by doing it at an altar, but prayer training really is not the one. Either I sit here and mash the keyboard and do the powder burials, or I'm running back and forth and just using the altar. But yeah, painful. So that's going to be on this count. Again, we did a video going over content the other week, and this was the kind of thing I wanted to leave to one video because the main account's got quite a lot to it. So yes, that's basically going to be what's going to be coming up. I'm trying to think of a funny series name, and I did mention before that I was probably looking to do a more edited down series and try and bring in some new things I'm trying to learn with Premiere Pro and stuff, and this might be the one that I do. I was thinking about going as far as maybe an Iron Man, but maybe I can push that off a little bit, and that can be like a series we can do when I've got some time off work. and work through that as well. And maybe that's something we do on stream as well if I ever get to that point. So, don't know. But that's what's coming on the main account anyway, is the Completionist series. But it's going to tie in a lot of things I'm going to be doing anyway, whether it's things like flipping, Slayer, boss logs, stuff like that. I really want to get a bit of progress on this account because last year it kind of coasted and we're so close now to like certain things. Like, I've been like 700k off 200 mil mage for like a year. And just to get things like that finished and tied up. But I want to do it when I'm getting all the 120s. So we'll look at doing that. But yeah, that's going to be the main account. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. If you do have any suggestions on what you want to see on the main account, whether it's anything which is sort of like, which can be done on the side to all the completionist stuff, just so to give me a break from like grinding. If you've got any boss pets you want to see. Again, if I've got the time to learn some decent level of PVM, I want to do it on the main account because I think it's good exposure. And it'll only make things on the bond account a little bit easier as well. So, yeah, that's pretty much where we are. This is where I'm pretty much going to be for the next couple of weeks though. I'm going to be sat in World 92 Fort 3 and 3. AFKing the bones just to get prayer done. And then for fletching, I'm probably going to be doing Dying Arrows, even though I'll lose a bank. It's just 2 AFK. The XP is too good, and it's 2 AFK, and I can't be bothered to do anything else. Broad Arrows should go up to 60 in a sort of skilling transaction. Not what we do now. Just make Broad Arrows more AFK, that's all I'm asking for. But we'll take the pain on the God Arrows, we'll sell up, and we'll have a little bit of GP left over anyway, and that's all which really matters. At some point as well during that series, I will end up selling quite a few things I've been hoarding for a while to make some big upgrades on the PVM gear, or at least for bossing Slayer gear as well, because I'm kind of behind the times heavily, and I always feel bad whenever I show my bank and I'm still like rocking tier 90 magic weapons or stuff like that. So we need to upgrade, and we need to upgrade hard. So that will be coming at some point as well, but I'll make a video about it, talking through what I bought, why I bought it, and why I think it's the best decision anyway. But yeah, apart from that ramble, that's pretty much the end of this video. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. And obviously, it's going to not be a series I'll be doing every week. I'll probably tie it in once a month because I don't think it's something where we're going to have massive progress. Don't get me wrong, if I have loads of progress and I can do 2 videos a month, I'll just do 2 videos. One thing I've really learned from the bond account is as soon as the clips are done, just get it out. Because once a clip is a couple weeks old, it kind of loses its value once you release a series because you are so behind. Side note to the bond account, we have caught up with quite a few episodes. By the end of this week, hopefully we should be in 2024. And then I've just got a few clips to fly through. Really, it's mainly the beginning of January, and then we kind of take a bit of a massive break. I do need to get back on the account. We did a few things for Fox Special Week, but nothing too massive because I really want to make sure that we get where we need to be before we do any other clips, because that's where I want to be to a point where we're relevant and we're in the times of when we're releasing the videos as well. But yeah, so that's going to be another video. It's going to be another ramble I've ended up doing here, but to be fair, it's a way for me to train prayer. So like, I probably gained a couple of 100k XP in prayer just by chatting to you guys in this chapel, just training prayer while we're doing this as well. So any videos which are going to be updates or rambles and stuff, the Elder Trees and no more, we're going to be doing prayer because I want to get that 120 cape done. I want that Master Comp cape, and then we can finally play the game. So that's going to be the end of this video. Again, sorry for the ramble at the end. I didn't mean for it to go this long. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have, please make sure to give me a like, subscribe to the channel. Any ideas on content, series, or any suggestions to improve what I'm doing, please let me know in the comments below. I have read a few comments about the mic, so I am on with the mic and getting that sorted. Sometimes I do record on my laptop if I'm out of town for work, and that's the videos I think aren't the best. Last week's Market Watch was done on my laptop, so I don't think that came through as good as it could. But I'm on with trying to fix that just to make sure that whatever we do release is good for you guys as well. I need to get my laptop sorted because if I am going sort of traveling for a little bit, I want to release some videos, check in on you guys, make sure everything's alright. So I need to make sure that the laptop and the mic is good there. But thank you guys once again. Thank you guys for the support. Again, please subscribe if you can, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.